Like
That's right.
All right, Fish, thanks. Well, now more of What's Hot.
Again, we are joined by John and Willow from Third Coast to Digest and Jeff Wagner from News Radio 620 WTMJ.
All right, topic number 2. A Milwaukee man is accused of posing as a Major League Baseball star in order to get sports agents to represent him. 28-year-old Montas Walton told agents he was a Toronto Blue Jay. He even managed to con thousands of dollars of property from 2 agents. Unbelievable story.
Well, it's unbelievable, and I'm sorry, I'm having trouble seeing these agents as victims. I mean, this is a guy who, like, solicits them. They never meet him. They sign him to contracts without doing any due diligence. Nobody picks up the phone and calls the Toronto Blue Jays that he claims to have a deal with and asks about him, and yet they send him money. This seems to me to be kind of the equivalent of those emails we all get from Nigeria saying, send us a few $1,000s and you'll be a millionaire.
I'm not going to be a millionaire?
Yeah, oops, darn it.
So I was convinced. No, I can't imagine they were very high-powered agents, though. And agents that wasn't a very well-described term when those guys were unnamed. But I would really like to know how he pulled it off. I guess he was going around town, having people buy drinks for him and showing off as well. I mean, he had a sweet ride, really.
But yeah, I guess the interesting thing to me is now they've charged him. The DA's office has charged him, and I guess technically it's kind of a fraud thing. I'll be curious to see, though, if this matter goes to trial and these agents have to come and testify.
Too embarrassed.
Well, that's gonna be it. I mean, it's it's kind of a tough one. So for all those people going around claiming to be Steve Shamraz and getting free drinks, okay, well.
It works for me every time I go. I'm not actually really blonde, by the way. This is my gray ponytail. But when I have my Steve Shamraz wig on, I can totally pass for him.
Okay, free meals, free drinks.
That's
Bring
right.
it on, huh?
The only free drink you get if you say you're Steve Shamraz is from the hose that they turn on you if you get a little bit in your mouth.
You're so infamous.
All right, only a few restaurants that wind up doing this. Panera Bread has opened a pay-what-you-can location in Chicago. The popular bakery and sandwich shop doesn't display prices. Instead, they want your donation. If a customer can't afford it, they can work or volunteer for an hour to pay for their food. Or, just give what you can. What do we think of this?
Well, I read a little bit more about it, and they're being very careful. This is like their 4th or 5th one. They're being really careful to put them in neighborhoods that have a very eclectic and mixed demography, so that, and what that means is their formula is about 60% of people can pay what's been requested, about 20% of people pay more, and about 20% of people pay less. And they're saying that so far in these 4 locations, or 4 or 5 locations, that it's evening out. Ultimately, it's a great tax write-off for them as well, as long as they don't lose too much, and I think it's a really good thing to do.
Well, I think the key that you just mentioned, John, is you're right. This is the 4th one out of all the Panera Breads they have all across the country. I don't think you're going to see this idea spread to all sorts of restaurants all over. Particular restaurants, maybe in certain neighborhoods, you can make it work, and that's fine. If you can make it work, go ahead. I'm just not sure that you're going to be able to try this on a widespread basis and not lose your shirt.
No, like I said, I think it's a charity/tax opportunity for them, and it's really brilliant. I mean, it's actually helpful. It gives them great image, and it probably has a great tax benefit
and
too.
Free publicity. I mean, free publicity. I mean, for restaurants. Yeah.
Yep, it's great.
You hope it works out.
I do. It's a good thing.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Thanks for joining us, you both.